सत श्री अकाल दोस्तों, मैं थोड़ा अपना सनी बब्बर। आज प्रोग्राम फेस टू फेस विच थोड़ा जिहा चेंज है। आज इंटरव्यू मैं नहीं, आज इंटरव्यू द वन एंड ओनली किमी वर्मा हुणी कर रहे हैं। मुलाकात होएगी एक ऐसी मुटियार दे नाल जिहड़े बहुत सारे फील्ड्स दे विच अव्वल है, पढ़ाई दे विच भी, विरसे नूं संभालिया भी होया ते चंगी सेध दिंदी है यंगस्टर्स नूं। मेरी मुराद है गुरकृति आलूवालिया तो UCLA ग्रेजुएट गॉट भंगड़ा, जो कि बाकमाल भंगड़ा की टीम है जिन्होंने दलजीत दोसांझ होना दे नाल कोचेला दे विच परफॉर्म किया है। गल करदी है लैगेसी दी, यंगस्टर्स नूं किवें एक फ्रीडम होनी चाहिए अपना ड्रीम जीण दे वास्ते। पेरेंट्स नूं ये चीज़ सोचनी चाहिए है कि असीं अपना जिहड़ा बच्चे का फ्यूचर है ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਦੀ सपोर्ट करनी है, ਉਹਨੂੰ अपनी लैगेसी आप क्रिएट कर देनी है। आओ मिलते हैं गुरकृति नूं।
What is your thought on equal rights for women? थोड़ी पर्सनैलिटी स्टेज ते की शो करती है, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस। So what do you tell yourself first thing in the morning? गुरकृति ते ओदी मां इन्हां दा आपस च रिश्ता किद्दां दा? Tell us that. These days, I have come across a lot of funerals, like suicides by younger people, like young generation. बहुत ध्यान देते हैं। पंजाबी भी हैगे ने उन्हां च ना थोड़े बहुत ते of course the other ones. What are your thoughts? What do you say on that? Like, why is suicide at such a rise? Like, क्यों तो की करना चाहिए लोगों को? सत श्री अकाल, वेलकम टू अनदर एपीसोड ऑफ फेस टू फेस। आज साढ़े नाल स्पेशल गेस्ट है गुरकृति आलूवालिया। इन्नी प्यारी जी मुटियार अमेरिका दे विच पंजाब नूं बहुत सोहना रिप्रजेंट कर रही है। एकेडमिकली बहुत पढ़ाई करके, बहुत सारी पढ़ाई करके आपां पुछांगे की ते नाल कल्चरली भी। ते गल करदे जी, वेलकम टू फेस टू फेस।
Thanks for having me, Kimi. It's always a pleasure. I love being here.
थैंक यू। तो ओके, आपां स्टार्ट करदे हां पढ़ाई तो, बिकॉज है ना इंडियंस आर नोन फॉर देयर पढ़ाई, पंजाबीज आर वेरी वेरी नोन। गुरकृति, व्हाट डू यू स्टडी? की कर रहे हो?
So मैं पहला अपनी पढ़ाई की थी from UCLA. I graduated in 2021. I have 3 degrees from there. I majored in marine biology, and then I minored in atmospheric and oceanic sciences and English. ਆਪਾਂ बड़े ocean ਦੇ बहुत close ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, so it's like a very near and dear place to my heart. So ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ। And then ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਾਡਾ COVID ਹਾਲੇ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਪੈਂਡੈਮਿਕ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ। So मैं क्या कि जॉब तो कितने मिलनी नहीं है हाले, so might as well I continue my studying. So फिर मैं गई to UCSD for my masters. घरे रह के I commute to my masters. I'm gonna graduate in June. My masters is in public policy. So उत्थे मैं कर रही हूँ environmental policy and health policy. And ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ I didn't do just another masters in science. मैं थोड़ा diversify करदे आ अपने पढ़ाई नूं, so that I get any job that I can wherever I want to go.
That's great. Oh my god, ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ degrees, that's really impressive. बहुत ही impressive हैगा। ਤੇ just ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਮ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇ, UCLA is University of California in Los Angeles। ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ known, बड़ी ही मन्नी परमन्नी यूनिवर्सिटी है। दाखला लेना सौखा नहींगा। सो इट्स रियली ग्रेट कि उत्थों गुरकृति ने अपनी डिग्रीज वगैरह कीतियां ते हुण अगे मास्टर्स कर रही है UC सैन डिएगो। ये भी एकदम बहुत ही प्रचलित, बहुत ही मन्नी परमन्नी यूनिवर्सिटी है। सो ग्रेट टू हियर दैट।
Thank you.
बहुत वधिया।
UCLA, when I was there, मैं उत्थे भंगड़े दी president भी रह चुकी हाँ for Brew and Bhangra. I was the president this last year. So उत्थे बहुत फन लग गया, LA च रह के भंगड़ा भी करो, ऐ भी करो, वो भी करो, पढ़ाई भी होंदी सी नाल। It was a great time.
नाइस, बहुत अच्छा। सानू बहुत माण है गुरकृति थे, बिकॉज ब्रूइंस भंगड़े दी प्रेजिडेंट बनना भी कोई सौखी गल नहीं है। और बड़ा अच्छा लगता देख के कि ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਐਕੈਡੈਮਿਕਲੀ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਕਲਚਰਲੀ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਕਲਚਰ ਨਾਲ ਕਨੈਕਟਡ ਨੇ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਦੇ ਥਰੂ ਜਾਂ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਪੰਜਾਬ। ਦੈਟਸ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਨਾਈਸ। ਔਰ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬੜੀ ਹੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਕਰਨੀ, ਉਹ ਇਹ ਕਿ ਗੁਰਕ੍ਰਿਤੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਿਸ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਰਨਰ ਅਪ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ।
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gurkidi Aluwalia. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm participating in Miss and Mrs. Punjab in USA.
और बड़े सोहनी तरह स्टेज से रिप्रजेंट किया। तो पहला मैनू ये दसो कि चलो आप गल करते, तुसी पार्टिसिपेट क्यों किया, क्यों फैसला लिया कि यू वांट टू पार्टिसिपेट इन द पैजेंट?
Well, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਟੀਮ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ that
yes
so first I got a call that we need a ਭੰਗੜਾ team, we need ਭੰਗੜਾ dancers, and I said okay ਚਲੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਟੀਮ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, that's not a problem for us. ਫਿਰ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਕਿਉਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਓਗੀ, you can go with yourself, you can participate in the pageant, and I said I don't know, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ I'm cut out for this. So ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਸ ਟੀਮ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ, you know, I'll just go for the ਭੰਗੜਾ. But then I spoke on the phone with Kimi ji for the first time, and I was like, wow, this is such a sweet lady, and she's putting on this pageant. I remember I got out of class, and you know, I just started my master's at the time, and she said, you know, why don't you do it? You're gonna be here anyway if you're bringing the Bhangra team. Bhangra bhi kar le, ye bhi kar li, wo bhi kar li. So I was like, chalo fir theek hai. I mean, what's the harm, you know? And I knew that okay. You know, everybody has always told me masiyan mere kendi si ki tu acting kar le, kuch kar le, tu model ban ja, you know, kuch kar le. So I was like, okay chalo theek hai, like sareyan di khwaishan bhi puri ho jangiyan, and mainu bhi fun laguga, right? I will be the one to participate, mainu bhi fun laguga.
So how do you feel now, because tusi title bhi jit liya hode? How do you feel about it?
You know, I'm so happy I participated. Kade us time lagda si ki I don't know what I'm doing, bas aime participate kar rahi hu, but now jaake lagda hai that okay, it was such a nice thing to participate. This title will be with me forever, you know. Even just tusi agge jaake Miss Punjaban karoge, there will be Miss Punjabans all around the world. There's not, you know, but you will do again, you'll do 2023, 2024. She'll keep doing her pageants, but I will always keep this title and this crown with me, and this will be something that I get to carry forever. And tomorrow when I get married and have kids, my kids will think I was some pageant winner, right? And sadi Punjabi community de vich edda lagda hai ki they are not reading what's on this sash. They don't know I'm third runner up. They don't know I'm Miss USA. They don't know I'm Miss America. They don't know. They see the Taj on my head and they think, wow, kitho aa gayi actress, kitho aa gayi pari. And that feeling is something that I wouldn't have won anywhere. You know, that feeling is very unique to Miss Punjaban. You know, I won't be ruined Bhangra president and again, and I've let that go, and there's new presidents now, but this Miss Punjaban, I will always be this Miss Punjaban, and that is something I get to carry away.
Thank you. You know, this is what I tell people. I'm like, you know, कि जब तुसी एक बारी डॉक्टर बन गए तो तुसी डॉक्टर ही हो, तुसी एक बारी कोई डिग्री ले ली, फिर वो डिग्री थोड़े लिए लाइफ च थोड़े नाल रहंदी है. Like this is it, this is your achievement. The केरा तुसी pageant जित्तिया, that will be with you forever.
Yes,
totally.
Absolutely. And come on, it's such a beautiful crown. I will of course.
Thank you.
I get to keep the crown with me forever too.
Of course, thank you. Gurkidi, one thing I remember, you wore beautiful dresses. Dresses na ਦੋਵੇਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣੀਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਲਈਆਂ ਸੀ? ਆਪੇ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਕੀਤੇ, ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਲਈਆਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ?
Oh my goodness. Both dresses were Sweet 16 dresses of mine. And I took them out, yes, believe it or not, and I took them out after 6 years. 6 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੈਂ pageant ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਸੀ.
ਕਿਆ ਬਾਤ ਹੈ.
And you know what, because it was so last minute, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਡਰੈਸ, ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੌਣ ਲਊਗਾ, ਕਿਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੈ. And I was so busy at the time, my master ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ, and I was doing Bhangra stuff, so ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ. So my mom had said ki jo bhi kare hega oh pale. And lo and behold, the one outfit, my traditional round outfit, the round one outfit, was a backup dress for my Sweet 16 dress.
Wow.
Oh asi articia to liti si os time. And then my second dress, the actual evening gown dress,
yes.
that was my actual Sweet 16 dress that I wore at my Sweet 16.
क्या बात है
ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਡਰੈਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਲਿੱਤੀ ਸੀ ਇਨ ਕੇਸ ਉਹ ਬਲੂ ਵਾਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੋਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ
and ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਲਹਿੰਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਇਆ ਸੀ and all my friends were like, you know, if you're gonna go on stage you need something grand and glittery and very sparkly. You need something that will catch the eye of the audience. तू simple नहीं पाके जा सकती. So I said, okay, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਜੋ ਦੋ ਡਰੈਸਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, let's recycle them. Let's, you know, use them again.
Good
and
thing.
I still won the title and I still won my crown. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, you don't have to only wear the thing once. You can re-wear, different audience, different time, different place, and it'll get the job done for you.
Absolutely. ਤੇ you know ਇਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ ਤੋਂ ਮਹਿੰਗੀਆਂ ਡਰੈਸਸ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਂਸਿਵ ਡਰੈਸ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਸਟੇਜ ਤੇ ਪਾਈਏ. ਇਟ ਹੈਜ਼ ਨਥਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਡੂ ਵਿਦ ਦੈਟ. ਇਨ ਦਾ ਐਂਡ ਇਟਸ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਸਟੇਜ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਸ਼ੋ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੌਨਫੀਡੈਂਸ. It does not matter, and the way your confidence showed was amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
ਤੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੂਸਰੀਆਂ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਾਰਟਿਸਿਪੇਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਸਲਾਹ ਦੋਗੇ? Like what would you tell them? What's your advice to them?
I would just tell them to be yourself. Your best confidence comes when you are yourself. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ you didn't talk in Punjabi at the pageant, ਤੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ answer ਦਿੱਤਾ question ਦਾ. But I said I was comfortable the way I was talking, and that is where my confidence came in. Something when you practice you make perfect, and that is where your confidence comes in. And what better way to be confident than to be yourself? You've been practicing being yourself your whole life.
Yeah.
So if you're yourself and you are genuine, people will see that on stage, and that is your key to winning, because you yourself are unique and nobody can be you. Right?
Well said. Yeah, nobody can be you. Yeah, totally. Great points, Gurkidi. ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਬਾਰੇ, because I see that you know you're very involved in society and overall tons of things around. What is your thought on equal rights for women? Especially when ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪੰਜਾਬਣਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਔਰ overall, like what are your thoughts ਕਿ females ਦੇ equal rights ਹੋਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ? What do you think?
Well, I know ਕਈਆਂ ਦੇ answer ਹੋਣੇ ਆ same, that yes, females should have the equal rights, and of course I believe that too. But I think there's a way that females are going to have to get those equal rights. I think ਕਈ community ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਸਾਡੀ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ community ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, a lot of women have to fight for what is theirs. They have to fight for their rights. They have to fight for their place in society कि मैं अपनी जगह बनाई दिया, मैं पढ़ाई करनी है तो मैं जावांगी, मैं कुछ करना है तो मैं आपे अप्लाई करांगी, मैं अपना एफर्ट दवांगी, मैं अपना काम करके बतांगी. So as a woman you have to have that inner confidence and that inner strength in order to achieve those rights. Unfortunately we live in a world where women do not just get handed those rights. No. And if we're not getting handed something and we want it, we have to go and get it. So if nobody is telling you to do something and you want to do it, you do it. If somebody is telling you don't do it and you want to do it, then you do it. That is how you are going to earn your rights, and you will feel much better that you earned it rather than someone saying, here you go, this is tusi aa jao, khade ho jao, tusi sade. You will feel much better that you worked for something rather than somebody giving it to you. Absolutely. और मैं सोचती हूँ कि you know God has given us this life, है ना, परमात्मा ने ज़िंदगी देती है. So at least जो ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਮਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਉਂ like ਕਿ permission ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ allow ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ. ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ suicide ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਕਵੇ ਨਹੀਂ allow ਕਰਨਾ, ਨਾ ਕਰੋ suicide. That makes sense. बट तुसी कुछ होर करना चाहते हो, पढ़ाई करना चाहते होगे, तुसी किसी चीज़ पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हो, कुछ करना. सो एब्सोल्युटली लाइक यू नो वी आर अ बिलीवर के भाई नहीं, ये थोड़ी लाइफ है, थोड़े बिना होर किसी ने जीनी भी नहीं है. जो मन चाहता है करो. I mean, obviously don't do the bad things. Yeah. Don't do drugs, don't do the wrong things, but जो मन च आंदा है, because you never know. Even if you're young, you may feel invincible, but you don't know if you still will live tomorrow. So जे आज करना है, जो भी आज करना है, वो करके करो, but in the good boundaries.
Well said. Gurkidi, these days, I have come across a lot of funerals, like, suicides by younger people, like young generation. बहुत हैं like Punjabi भी हैगे ने उन्हें सुना थोड़े बहुत, they of course the other ones. What are your thoughts? What do you say on that? Like, why is suicide at such a rise? Like, क्यों तो की करना चाहिए था लोगों को?
This is a great question specifically for me because I am young and I am part of this generation that is unfortunately experiencing this problem. I think the youngsters are facing too much pressure. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਬਣੀਏ ਜਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਰੀਏ. And it's very hard because we live in a world where we think we've reached the height of society. We have iPhones, we have this, we have that, we have smart cars, we have cars that will drive themselves. So je Indian parents ya Punjabi parents koi kuch kende ya, specifically for Punjabi youngsters. I mean, this is obviously a problem for everybody, but specifically in the Punjabi community. ਸਾਡੇ ਮੰਮੀ ਪਾਪਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਾਸੀਆਂ ਹੈ ਉਹ they will say ਕਿ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੈ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਬਣ ਜਾਓ, ਇੰਜੀਨੀਅਰ ਬਣ ਜਾਓ, ਲਾਇਰ ਬਣ ਜਾਓ, ਬਟ ਜੇ ਉਸ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ and they feel that stress and they feel that workload on them ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ and I am feeling this way, there comes a point where it's too much, and at that too much point then they start thinking, what are my options? And when it comes to that point, it may be too late to save them, or it may be fine still to save them. But asi make sure karna hai ki someone doesn't even get to that point.
Right.
The youngsters should feel that jo main karna hai, asi hune gal ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, right?
Right.
Jo man chahe ਉਹ ਕਰੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ. ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਦੇ terms ਤੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਾ ਜਿਓ. So youngsters ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਕਿ stress ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ, all parents worry ਕਿ ਉਸ ਜ਼ਮਾਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ afford ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਸੀ, ਇਸ ਜ਼ਮਾਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਆ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ afford ਕਰ ਸਕੋ ਘਰ, right? Or if you're going to get a job or if you're going to get a car. Youngsters feel the stress because they know they still have that life to live. So my best advice to the youngsters out there is just work hard and believe that everything will work itself out. There is no problem that can't be solved with time. And it may feel overbearing and overwhelming. The stress, everybody feels stress in different ways. Yes, stress can be a very big determinant of how you feel. But I think if you just keep saying to yourself, that's my end goal in mind, I'm getting there, I'm working, I'm getting there, then you will be fine. But make sure you believe in yourself.
Great, well said, Gurkidi, because you're in that age group. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਏਜ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਦੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਸੈਡ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਸੁਣਨ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਬੱਚੇ ਡਰੱਗਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪੁੱਠੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ 'ਚ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹੀ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਦਾ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਰੋਲ ਪੋਜ਼ੀਟਿਵ ਦੀ ਬਜਾਏ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. ਸੋ ਇਟਸ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਕਿ ਐਜ਼ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਹੈਲਥੀ ਸੇਫ এনवायरमेंट ਦਈਏ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਬੱਚਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ, ਰਾਈਟ? ਸੋ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਬੀ ਏਬਲ ਟੂ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਐਵਰੀਥਿੰਗ ਵਿਦ देयर ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ, ਐਂਡ ਇਫ ਯੂ ਮੇਕ ਇਟ ਅਨਸੇਫ ਫਿਰ ਨੈਚੁਰਲੀ ਬੱਚਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੇਖੂਗਾ ਵੀ ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂ, ਉੱਥੇ ਪੁੱਠੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਊਗਾ, he'll get attracted to wrong things. So I think as parents, like it's Indian and Punjabi parents, ਸਾਡੀ responsibility ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਹੈ.
And of course ਸਾਡੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ discipline is very important, and especially in our community, Punjabi moms and dads, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ I'm gonna yell. ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕੁਛ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਛੋਟੀ ਹੋਏ ਵੱਡੀ ਹੋਏ, they start yelling. And neither is that good for the moms and dads, and neither is it good for
and ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰ ਨਾ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਾਹਰ ਇਟਸ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਡਿਫਿਕਲਟ ਲਾਈਕ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਸੋਸਾਇਟੀ ਦਾ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ, ਪੈਸੇ ਦਾ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ, parenting the stress ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਬੈਠਦੇ ਆ
Yeah, absolutely. And ਸਾਡੀ community ਤੇ you know ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ a lot of parents especially have financial stress ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ, we want to get you married into so and so family or so and so reputation ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਣੀ ਆ but these standards is what brings that pressure on us. ਤੁਸੀਂ pressure ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ as parents, those youngsters feel that ਗੁੱਸਾ, they feel that standard, they feel that pressure. So I think ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਣ, you know, let's all try to keep our composure, keep in mind those things ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤੰਗ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ, something that is bothering us today, ਕੱਲ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ important ਰਹਿਣੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ.
true ਸਹੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ. ਐਂਡ ਇਸ ਚੱਕਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਗਲਤ ਡਿਸੀਜਨ ਲੈ ਬੈਠਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਯੂ ਨੋ ਮਤਲਬ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਝਿੜਕਣ ਦਾ ਬੁਰਾ ਹਾਲ, ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਵਾਕ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਅਨਨੈਸੈਸਰੀ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਈਕਲਸ ਬਣ ਸੋ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦੀ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖੋ so that you know you don't like pass it on.
This top down structure in the Punjabi families, someone is stressed, they pass on to someone. Your husband's stress passes on to wife, passes on to kids. That is what is
very
a very big problem.
ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਨਾ ਥੋੜੇ ਲਾਈਟਰ ਟੌਪਿਕਸ ਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ because this is very high. So what do you prefer more, ਚਾਹ ਕੇ coffee?
Oh my goodness, cha. Absolutely. Coffee is great, but cha will always be, I can drink cha as many times as you give it to me.
मेरे वर्गा सब लग रहा है बहुत ज़्यादा चाय पी सकती हूँ.
As many times now I'm up to it's very bad now. I drink like 4 or 5 cups of cha.
Okay, गलत गल है. इतने सारे नहीं गलत गल है.
But मैं पढ़ाई भी कर दी है. So you know shock होता है कि okay I'm on the laptop. Okay, just keep drinking. Okay, keep working. Drink. सवेरे उठ के ते एक bed tea होंदी है, then एक breakfast दे नाल ते ਉਹ ते 2 ਕੱਪ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਦੀ ਚਾਹ. So it's just cha. But in college ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਸੀ. So my alternative was coffee. So now I'm addicted to coffee too. So
God.
Jithe mainu cha nahi mildi, I need coffee then there.
Gurkidi, that means you've grown up. Join all of us. We're addicted to chai and coffee. So
Actually ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਪਾਪਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾਲ ਚਾਹ ਇੰਨੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਕੱਪਾਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ. And then we got to high school, फिर ਤਾਂ ਪੀਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ before you go to school, फिर ਉੱਥੇ coffee ਦਾ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ. So it's now I'm forever addicted.
ਪਤਾ okay ਇੱਥੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਉਲਟਾ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ because ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚਾਹ ਕਦੀ ਮਿਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ. As a ਬੱਚਾ ਕਦੇ ਚਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲੀ. ਫਿਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਕਾਲਜ ਵੀ ਜਾਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਬੰਬੇ, ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਚਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲੀ ਕਦੀ. ਫਿਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਫਾਈਨਲ ਈਅਰ ਸੀ ਬੰਬੇ, ਉਦੋਂ ਫਿਰ ਐਟ ਲਾਸਟ ਚਾਹ ਪੀਣੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ. ਬਟ ਬਿਫੋਰ ਦੈਟ ਪਤਾ ਕੀ ਪੀਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਦੁੱਧ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਸੀ ਮਾਲਟੋਵਾ ਪਾਪਾ ਕੇ ਐਟ ਬੋਰਨਵੀਟਾ ਪਾਪਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ that's all I drank. So ਮੇਰਾ ਚਾਹ ਪੀਣਾ ਬਣਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਦੇ. Okay, now cooking. What do you like to eat? I know it's a video ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ fried rice.
Yes,
so
fried rice. I like to eat fried rice. I will make it at home, but my mom makes it better. See, ghar bananda is always different. It's not going to taste the same as outside, of course.
And outside खाना सानू सारे ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਸੰਦ ਹੁੰਦਾ because of what tasty ਹੁੰਦਾ. But what can you cook? ਕੀ cook ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ?
So I don't cook Indian yet because me and my mom have to keep our separate things in the kitchen.
One second. So ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ guest ਆ ਗਏ ਹੈ ਨਾ, like for example all of us come, like ਅਸੀਂ ਆ ਜਾਈਏ, and you have to give us some food. ਕੀ ਦੋਗੇ?
I'll probably prepare a very creamy pasta ਦੇ side ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. If you're non-veg, there will be a non-veg option. If you're vegetarian, there will be a vegetarian option. या तो मैं कोई stir fry करूँगी, or some I can make great Mexican food, enchiladas. I will make tacos, burritos, whatever. So all the things that my mom doesn't prefer to cook, because you know my mom, Punjabi mom, she wants to make the Indian stuff. She said, "Tu na tere kolo nahi bandi." Sabjiyan, roti, chol, dal.
But for sure, je aap jaiye Gurkidi ko, so she can make us lovely Mexican food, ja pasta. Matlab self sufficient ho, right? You know कि मैं cook करना. Okay, good.
And salad. as a starter course.
Okay.
Salad is very important.
Great, great. So, what do you tell yourself first thing in the morning? Like, self-enforcing, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਦੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਕਰਨੇ. What do you say?
I wake up in the morning. I don't look in the mirror, but I have a gratitude journal that I keep. So I wake up and I write 3 things in that journal. The first one is I am grateful for. It could be I'm grateful for anything as simple as I have clean water. Or it could be as something bigger as I'm grateful for my mom, I'm grateful for my dad. Or it could be I'm grateful to live in California, I'm grateful to live in this house. The second thing is I am. So this is a statement that is the self-reinforcing. I am beautiful, I am strong, I am capable, I am this, I am that. And the last statement is I will. This is something I look forward to accomplishing either in the day or in the future or in the week, whatever it is. I will finish my homework today. I will clean the garage. I will do this. I will, not have debt. I will pay off my student loans. I will something that is reinforcing, but for a future me. Something that I am setting my mind to and setting a goal to.
That's great. I think ये बहुत important है आजकल, है ना?
Yeah.
It's really good to learn from you that at this age you're doing all this. Like what you're grateful for. सच्ची आपको भूल जाने हैं कि what we are thankful for.
Absolutely.
ਆਪਾਂ ना कमी लभदे रहने हैं कि आज आ नहीं. Like what are you thankful for? That's great. That's something to learn from.
Hone India gayi si, and I just know that living in India is not easy. It's very difficult to live there. And that's when I thought, okay, one of my New Year's resolutions is I'm going to wake up and write something that I'm grateful for every day.
Nice.
Because in India, if you want to take a shower, you have to turn the geyser on. If you want to go outside, you need to wear outside clothes, this, that. We are so lucky that I can take a shower however long I want. It might sound silly. It's going to sound so silly.
True.
But, this is a luxury and a way of living. Not everybody in India, in Mumbai, there's these shares where there's 1 million people living in just a few square kilometers.
Absolutely.
And we have all this space to ourselves.
Absolutely.
We have clean air. We have beautiful days here. It sounds silly, but it's that one thing when you think about it and then you start thinking more and more that I have all these things and I couldn't be more blessed.
Very true. So well said. And we take it for granted. So well said, Gurkidi. I'm so impressed that, like ajkal ace age the ladki is thinking about these small things being so important and so blessed to have small things in life. Gurkidi, we all want to be known for something. What do you want to be known as? Like, when people talk about you, what do you want them to talk?
I want to be known as a role model. And that goes for anybody who's younger than me, someone who considers me an elder sister, somebody who, I don't know, is just wanting to get better in their life. I had many role models growing up, but I always thought, my elder cousins or my this or my that, I wish we would spend more time together or that we would, be closer. And I would love to be that for somebody else, somebody who's younger than me, somebody who is looking for that same motivation. And now I get to teach little kids Bhangra, and I think they look up to me.
Sure.
And it makes me, yes, I'm already a princess, but when they copy the things that I do, or they, are asking me for advice, it makes me feel like I'm doing my job. And that's what I want to be known as, a role model. It's funny, actually, the other day, all the girls in the class came in wearing chandra, and the coach said, they, after seeing Gurkidi wearing chandra, now all the girls are wearing it. And nothing makes me happier. It's not that I'm doing this, that, I started it, it's not that. It's just, it makes me happy knowing that I can be an impact in somebody's life. It brings me real joy, actually.
That's good. I can totally resonate with that. That's really good. And you know, I think overall we want kids to ajkal de bache hai na, to feel more and more about being role models, so that way they do good stuff.
Yes.
फिर हम एक कमले पौने बकवास काम नहीं करते, because कहते हैं इतने लोग are looking up to me, so I cannot
Yes.
be silly.
Yes. It holds
Good.
me accountable. It, you know, gives me purpose
Right.
beyond myself, you know, that I'm not just doing this for me anymore. I'm doing it for all these people who are looking up to me. And if I slip, it's okay, but I just know that I have an impact on all these other people as well, not just myself.
That's wonderful. So, Gurkidi ki karde jadon Gurkidi nu gussa aata? When you're angry, what do you do? Tell us that.
Oh boy. I don't know. When I'm frustrated, I get really anxious, and maybe I like go on my phone and I'm just like scrolling, trying to get my mind off things, and maybe I'll just
On the phone.
and I'm just maybe I'll like go for a walk and I have to like calm myself down.
Okay.
I really try not to be like an Indian mom where I will take my anger out on somebody else. I really try not to do that. But
That's good.
sometimes it's very difficult. We're not perfect. Even I'm not perfect, but yeah, it's I don't have a very like set routine or anything, but I think this is something where I want to improve further, is maybe drink a glass of water, take my own advice, you know.
That's good. That's good.
Very hard not to
How-
get mad at other things.
How's your relationship with your mom? Guurkiti te odi maa inna da aapas vich rishta kidda da? Tell us that.
Such an interesting relationship. I think one day, you know what, maybe a lot of girls feel this way. One day we're friends and she's on the phone with me and she's maybe ranting to me about something, and then another day she's mad at me, she's giving me lectures, this, that, you don't do anything, you don't do this, you don't do that.
That sounds like a novel,
Right?
mummy. That's a novel.
That's normal me. But then other days she's like, oh, you know, can you take me here? I want to go watch a movie. Let's go together, this and that. And, you know, and then sometimes I try to be a friend to her too. I'll say, okay, you come with me to this thing. It's a women's thing. You come with me. You come with me. And, you know, I try to look out for her too. It's so, I think my mom is just, she's, you know, not that she's getting old, but moms, after a while, they, you know, they are the way they are. And
Yes, they're always the way
it's
they
your
are.
job to keep them happy, not the other way around.
That's good. That's good to know. Great to know. Okay. Awesome, Gurkidi. It was wonderful, wonderful talking to you.
Thank
Anything
you,
else you
thank
want to
you.
say today to the audience watching you?
No, I think we've said everything. Just keep active, keep healthy, keep a hobby that keeps you active and keeps your body in motion. We only have this one life, and you only get this one body. You only get the one pair of eyes and one pair of teeth and whatever. So whatever you're gonna do, just keep that in mind, is that you only get this one, and then that's it.
So well said, so well said. And just so you guys know, Gurkidi has won a lot of titles. Close up the Khamang, and we're really proud that she is our Miss Punjab, one of the Miss Punjabans, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
So.
And I wish you all the best for the
Thank
next
you.
Miss Punjabans out there. If you're a Miss Punjaban watching this, I hope this motivates you to take part in the pageant and meet Kimi and become lifelong friends with her. She's a great friend and
Thank
a
you.
great
Thank you.
woman. And I wish you all the best for your next,
Thank you.
even aside from Miss Punjabans, all the different
Thank
events
you.
that she does.
Thank
Talent
you.
Show of Punjab,
Yeah,
all the children's fashion shows,
Thank
everything.
you.
Do
Thank
them
you.
all.
You are a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, जी मिलते हैं अगली बारी फिर तो face to face ते. सत श्री अकाल.